know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it a back day. Yeah, I got game, got in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it Turnpike Miles. Yeah, it's Google signing on, John to the Hancock and
welcome back, guys, to another edition of Once a Week. I'm Billy Janeludis, and I've got some work for you today. I want you to listen closely, because this is something I've done in my own life, and I know after reading and doing some research, a lot of very successful people have done the same to reach the level they are at today. So, I figured if it works, and is working for me now and into tomorrow, let's put the concept out there. I like to call it futuristic backtracking. Because we all have these incredible ideas we want for our future, right? We all have goals or dreams of something more we want down the line. That incredible life we pictured since we were little. The life that we want to get to, but don't have right now, right? We all have that. And if you don't, I suggest you start thinking and starting the process, because it doesn't matter what anyone has ever told you. You can have what it is you want to have. But the problem that I see most people are getting stuck on is the next step. What's my next step supposed to be? And then after that, what am I supposed to do for the next step after that? People get stuck and anxious because they think about everything they have to do or are going to have to do all at once. All the weight on their shoulders, all at once. Rather than just one step at a time. And it puts them at a standstill. So I wanted to see what could make that easier. And I figured it out. Now, I'm a firm believer in the fact that if you take a step for you, take a step for your business or your family, when you take a step in faith for something more, the path will open up for you. But for those who are very hesitant to do so, why not try this? You already know what your dream is. You know your goal. You have your vision. Just like in past videos, I mentioned to you, write that down. Define what that is for you. But when you do that, figure out who you need to become, who you need to be to achieve the goal or dream you see for yourself. Who is that person? Who is that person at the end of all this that is able to do what it is you need to do? And then, once you're at the end, once you take a look at who that person is that is doing or having what you want, the person you know inside that you can be, backtrack the steps. What did that person have to do to get to the top? What steps did that person have to take to achieve their goals? What changes did that person have to make to reach the next level? And when you backtrack the steps, all the way down to where you are now, you have the game plan. You have the steps that you can take to get there. Rather than taking one step and seeing where it could lead, create the entire process for yourself. When you backtrack each step that person you want to be took, you have every step you could take to reach that level. Backtrack your way from the future you all the way to the present moment you. And see what changes you need to make to be the person you've always wanted to be. This goes for anything in your life you want to be better. The relationship you want to have or do have and want to be better. Picture who you are going to be in that relationship. Picture who it is that your future wife or future husband is going to want to be with. The person they want to spend their time with. And then backtrack your way from who that person is. Who you can see yourself being for them. To who you are now. and see what changes you know you need to make to be that person, to have the great relationship you deserve, to be the person your wife or husband deserves. This goes for your business too. Who I want to be in that business and for that business. What I want the business to accomplish. Who I need to become to reach the dreams I want. And then imagine who that person is and will be in the future. And then backtrack to now, in this moment, and change and switch up what you need to do to become that person. Make the changes now. The person you are meant to be, the one at the end of the road, the one living the happy, successful life is waiting for you. We all have the future we want up here. The only problem is instead of believing you can't achieve that and move towards that, you say no to yourself. And then take a step in a direction that doesn't lead you to what you want and could lead you to someplace you never were meant to be. Come on. It's already yours. It's in here. Just put some work in to make it happen. Go to the future in here. See what you want and who you want to be. And then backtrack your way to see how to become that person. Then you have the list and game plan to achieve it. So put the work in. Start backtracking and create your game plan. Make it happen. Until next week, guys.
You know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it back there, yeah, I got game.